The lies you've been told about success. Most people work hard their entire lives and never achieve real success. They wake up early, grind through long hours, and sacrifice sleep, relationships, and peace of mind, yet they never reach the level of success they dream about. They wonder, what am I doing wrong? Here's the brutal truth. Hard work alone does not guarantee success. That's right. You've been told all your life that if you just work harder, hustle longer, and push yourself to the limit, success will follow. But if that were true, why? Do millions of hardworking people stay stuck, while a small elite group seems to win effortlessly? It's because success isn't just about working hard. It's about working right. The top 1%. Don't rely on willpower. They don't waste energy on ineffective strategies. They've cracked the code, leveraging 7 core habits that give them an unfair advantage. And once you understand these habits, you'll never see success the same way again. Why most people fail despite working hard. Take a moment to think about the people you know who work tirelessly, maybe a colleague, a friend, or even yourself. Why aren't they thriving? Here's why. They focus on effort, not impact. Most people believe being busy equals being productive. But the top 1% focus only on high-leverage activities, the actions that create exponential results. They react instead of plan. Most people drift through life reacting to whatever comes their way. The successful, however, are proactive, shaping their future with intentional decisions. They chase short-term wins instead of long-term mastery. The average person looks for quick success, while high achievers play the long game, focusing on habits that compound over time. If you've ever felt stuck, exhausted, or frustrated by your lack of progress, it's because you've been following the wrong success formula. But this book will give you a new approach, one that works. What this book will teach you that others won't. This isn't just another personal development book filled with generic advice. Most books tell you what to do, work hard, set goals, stay motivated. But they rarely show you how to systematically rewire your mindset, optimize your habits, and make success inevitable. Here's how this book will change your life. You'll learn the 7 powerful habits that separate the top 1% from the rest of the world. These aren't theories, they're proven. Battle-tested strategies used by billionaires, top performers, and world leaders. You'll get practical, step-by-step strategies to implement immediately. Each chapter will give you real-world examples, psychological insights, and actionable steps you can apply today. You'll break free from the cycle of working hard with little results by shifting to a high-impact mindset. You'll work smarter, not harder, maximizing your time, energy, and results. This book isn't about motivation. It's about transformation. If you're ready to unlock the success formula most people never discover, turn the page. The 7 core habits that separate the top 1%. These are the habits that define the most successful people in the world, the secret weapons they use to dominate in business, life, and personal growth. Proactive thinking, taking control instead of reacting. Clarity and vision, setting a clear end goal and designing life around it. Prioritization, working on what truly matters instead of staying busy. Win-win thinking, creating success without competition. Deep listening, mastering influence through understanding, synergy, and collaboration. Multiplying results through powerful partnerships. Continuous growth, sharpening the mind, body, and skills. Every Diac chapter will break down one of these habits, why it works, how to master it, and the exact steps to implement it into your life by the time you finish this book. You won't just understand success, you'll be living it. Are you ready? Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Power of Proactive Thinking. You cannot change your future, but you can change your habits, and surely your habits will change your future. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalamwi. Most people stay stuck. Think about the last time life threw a challenge your way. Did you react impulsively, feeling frustrated and overwhelmed? Or did you step back, assess the situation, and make a strategic move? Most people operate in reaction mode, constantly putting out fires, chasing urgent tasks, and responding to life instead of shaping it. This is why they stay stuck. But the top 1%, the world's most successful individuals, don't operate this way. They don't wait for life to happen to them. They make life happen. At the core of their success is a simple but powerful habit: proactive thinking. The difference between proactive and reactive people. Reactive people blame external factors for their circumstances: bosses, economy, luck. Wait for opportunities instead of creating them. Let emotions control their decisions. Feel stuck, overwhelmed, and powerless. Proactive people take full responsibility for their life, regardless of external circumstances. Seek opportunities instead of waiting for them. Respond strategically, not emotionally. Feel confident, empowered, and in control. A reactive person waits until they're drowning in problems before taking action. A proactive person anticipates and prevents those problems before they arise. If you want to unlock real success, you must shift from reacting to creating. The 3 shifts to develop proactive thinking. 1. Take 100% responsibility for your life. Most people believe their success depends on luck, the economy, or other people's decisions. This is the biggest lie holding them back. The truth: everything in your life right now is a result of your past choices. If you're struggling financially, it's because of financial decisions you made. If your health isn't great, it's because of daily habits you followed. If your relationships aren't fulfilling, it's because of patterns you've accepted. The moment you take full responsibility, you take back full control. You stop blaming and start creating. Action step for the next 24 hours. Catch yourself every time you complain, blame, or make excuses. Instead, ask, what action can I take to change this? 2. Focus on what you can control. Proactive thinkers don't waste time on things they can't control. Instead, they focus only on what's within their power. Reactive mindset: the economy is bad, I'll never get ahead. Proactive mindset: how can I create opportunities despite the economy? Reactive mindset: my boss is unfair, so I hate my job. Proactive mindset: how can I develop skills to find a better job or start my own business? Your energy is limited. Waste it on things outside your control and you stay stuck. Focus it on what you can control and your life transforms. Action step: make a list of things stressing you out. Now, divide them into 2 categories. 1, things you can't control, gives, let them go. 2, things you can control, gives, take immediate action on at least 1. 3, plan your days with intentionality. Most people wake up and wing it, checking their phones, responding to messages, and reacting to whatever comes their way. The ultra-successful design their day before it begins. They set priorities, eliminate distractions, and structure their time for maximum impact. They don't let life pull them in random directions. They move with purpose. Action step: tonight. Before sleeping, write down 3 high-impact tasks for tomorrow, the biggest challenge you might face, and how you'll handle it. 1 habit you'll commit to improving. Do this for 1 week, and you'll feel a massive shift in control and clarity. Real world sample: the power of proactive thinking. Let's look at Elon Musk. Most people think he's successful because he's a genius. But his real edge is proactive. Instead of complaining about slow space technology, he created SpaceX instead of waiting for electric cars to become mainstream. He built Tesla. Instead of fearing AI, he co-founded OpenAI. He doesn't react to problems, he solves them before they happen. Final takeaway: proactive thinking changes everything. When you train yourself to think proactively, you stop feeling powerless. You create solutions instead of waiting for them. You take charge of your future. Most people react to life and wonder why they don't succeed. The top 1% design their future and make success inevitable. The question is, will you be the person who reacts or the person who creates? Your challenge for the next 7 days: take 100% responsibility for everything in your life. Focus only on what you can control. Let go of the rest. Plan your days with intentionality the night before. Do this, and watch how fast your mindset and your results transform. Next up, Chapter 2: Clarity and Vision. Designing a life that pulls you forward. Are you ready to take control of your future? Let's go. Chapter 2: Clarity and Vision. Designing a life that pulls you forward. People are not lazy. They simply have impotent goals, that is, goals that do not inspire them. Tony Robbins. Most people feel lost and stuck. Have you ever felt like you're busy all the time but getting nowhere? Like you're constantly working, checking off tasks, but still feel unfulfilled? That's because motion doesn't equal progress. Most people don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because they have no clear direction. The ultra successful, they don't wander through life hoping things will work out. They have a crystal clear vision of what they want, and they pursue it relentlessly. If you don't have clarity on where you're going, you'll waste years drifting aimlessly. But once you define a powerful vision, your life becomes magnetic. The 3 levels of clarity you must have before you can achieve anything significant. You need clarity in 3 key areas. 1. Clarity on your ultimate destination. Imagine getting in a car without knowing where you're going. You drive in circles, wasting gas, time, and energy. Yet this is exactly how most people live. No clear goal, no defined destination. It's just reacting to whatever happens. Successful people always know their North Star, the big, meaningful goal. That excites them. Action step: ask yourself, if I could design my dream life with no limits, what would it look like in 5 years? Where do you live? What does your ideal day look like? What impact are you making? How much money are you earning? How do you feel every morning? Write it down. This is your vision blueprint. 2. Clarity on your short-term focus. A 5-year vision is great, but without short-term focus, it remains a dream. You need 1-year and 90-day goals that align with your long-term vision. Think of it like climbing a mountain. The peak long-term vision is far away, but the next base camp short-term goal is within reach. Action step: break your vision down into a 1-year milestone. What must happen in the next year to move you closer? A 90-day target. What 1, 2, 3 big moves can you accomplish in the next 90 days? This keeps your momentum strong. 3. Clarity on your daily actions. Even the best vision and strategy mean nothing without daily execution. The most successful people don't rely on motivation. They have structured daily routines that move them forward automatically. Action step every night. Ask yourself, what 3 things must I accomplish tomorrow to bring me closer to my goal? What distractions or excuses must I eliminate? The key is consistency. Small daily wins compound into massive success. The science of a clear vision studies show that people with written goals are 42% more likely to achieve them. Even crazier. Those who create a vision board and review it daily increase their chances by over 65%. Why? Because your brain is a goal-seeking machine. When you vividly imagine a future outcome, your subconscious starts spotting opportunities to make it real. This is why top athletes and billionaires swear by visualization. Action step. Create a vision board with images of your goals, where you want to live, what success looks like, experiences you want. Look at it daily. Real-world example. The power of vision. In 1976. A broke college dropout wrote himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered. He post-dated it for 10 years later and carried it in his wallet every day. That man? Jim Carrey. In 1994, almost 10 years later, he was offered $10 million for Dumb and Dumber. Coincidence? Oh. Clarity of vision works. Final takeaway. Your vision dictates your future. If you don't define your future, someone else will define it for you. Create a compelling vision that excites you. Break it down into 1 year and 90-day targets. Execute daily with discipline. Life rewards clarity and action. The question is, are you designing your future or just reacting to life? Your challenge for the next 7 days: define your 5-year vision and write it down. Set 1 year and 90-day goals that move you toward it. Plan your top 3 priorities every night for the next day. Next up, Chapter 3, The Momentum Code: How to Take Action. When you don't feel like it, let's keep building. Chapter 3, The Momentum Code: How to Take Action When You Don't Feel Like It. You don't have to be motivated to start. You have to start to get motivated. James Clear. Why you struggle to take action even when you know what to do. Have you ever set a big goal, felt excited, and then nothing happened? You kept delaying. You waited for the right moment. Days turned into weeks, and before you knew it, you were stuck in the same place. This isn't laziness. It's human nature. Your brain is wired for survival, not success. It resists change because it sees anything uncertain as a threat. That's why your mind tells you, I'll start tomorrow. I don't feel ready yet. I need more research before I begin. This is the trap of inaction. And the longer you wait, the harder it becomes. But what if I told you that motivation is not the problem, and that there's a simple way to break free? It all comes down to momentum, the momentum code, the secret of effortless action. Most people think they need motivation to take action. But the truth is, action creates motivation, not the other way around. The more you move, the more energy and motivation you generate. This is called the momentum code. Think of a train at rest. It takes a huge amount of energy to start moving. But once it gains momentum, it becomes nearly unstoppable. Your life works the same way. The hardest part is always starting. Here's how to hack your brain and build momentum instantly. Step 1. The 5-second rule: override your brain's excuses. Mel Robbins, author of the 5-second rule, discovered something powerful. If you don't act within 5 seconds, your brain will kill the idea. It's a survival mechanism. Your mind starts overthinking, finding reasons to delay. And before you know it, you've talked yourself out of taking action. How to apply it: the next time you feel hesitation, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! Want to wake up early? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get out of bed? Need to make a tough call? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dial the number. Struggling to start work? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the laptop. This interrupts procrastination before it can take over. Step 2. The 2-minute rule. Destroy overwhelm instantly. One of the biggest killers of action. Overwhelm. You think about the entire project, feel exhausted before you begin, and decide to do it later. That's why you need the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. And if it's a big task, break it down into a 2-minute action. Want to start exercising? Just put on your workout shoes. Need to write a book? Open a blank document and type one sentence. Need to clean your house? Pick up one item and put it away. Once you start, you'll naturally keep going. Why? Because starting is the hardest part. After that, momentum takes over. Step 3. The never zero rule: stay consistent even on bad days. Most people fail because they stop when they don't feel like it. The secret to high achievers: they take action every single day no matter what. That's why you need the never zero rule. Do something every day, even if it's small. Never let a day go by with zero progress. Example: too tired to work out. Do one push-up. No time to write. Write one sentence. Feeling unproductive? Organize one thing. Even tiny actions keep momentum alive. And once you start, you'll often do more than you planned. Success isn't about going ill in once in a while. It's about showing up every single day. Step 4. The dopamine hack: make progress addictive. Your brain is fueled by dopamine. Fueled? The chemical that drives motivation. The more wins you experience, the more you crave action. That's why checking things off a to-do list feels so satisfying. It releases dopamine, making you want to do more. How to use this? Track your wins, even small ones. Use a habit tracker to mark progress daily. Celebrate tiny victories each. One builds momentum. When you make progress visible, you stay hooked on taking action. Step 5. The 90-second reset: break free from stagnation. Ever have days where you feel stuck, sluggish, or distracted? Here's a quick fix. Move your body for 90 seconds. Science shows that physical movement resets your brain, breaking you out of low-energy states. Try this. Do 10 jumping jacks. Stretch for 90 seconds. Blast, music and dance. Instant energy boost. Instant momentum shift. The next time you feel stuck, move your body, then move into action. Real-world example: the power of taking action. First, in 2008, a young entrepreneur was struggling. He had zero motivation to build his business, constantly procrastinated, and was ready to quit. One day, he decided to apply the momentum. Instead of waiting for motivation, he forced himself to take one small action every day. His rule: just 5 minutes of focused effort. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and momentum built. That man. James Clear. His book Atomic Habits became a global bestseller, selling over 10 million copies. His secret: action first, motivation second. Final takeaway: action cures everything. If you want more success, energy, and progress in life, you don't need motivation, you need momentum. The Momentum Code Recap. 5-second rule. Count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then move. 2-minute rule. Start. With a tiny step. Never zero rule. Do something daily. Dopamine hack. Track and celebrate progress. 90-second reset. Move your body to break stagnation. No more waiting. No more excuses. Start now. Your challenge for the next 7 days each morning. Use the 5-second rule to start your first task. Apply the 2-minute rule whenever you feel stuck. Track at least one small win daily. Next up, Chapter 4: The Focus Formula. How to eliminate distractions and get Morito in less time. Let's build unstoppable momentum. Chapter 4: The Focus Formula: How to eliminate distractions and get more done in less time. Your future is shaped by what you focus on today. Cal Newport. Why you struggle to focus even when you try. Ever sit down to work only to find yourself checking your phone, scrolling social media, or jumping from one task to another? You tell yourself just one quick look, and before you know it, 30 minutes are gone. This isn't just a bad habit. It's a biological trap. Your brain is wired to seek novelty. New notifications, emails, or updates feel rewarding. Avoid discomfort. Hard work feels draining, so your mind craves easier tasks. Follow instant gratification. Quick distractions feel good, even if they ruin your productivity. If you don't control your focus, distractions will control you. The good news: you can rewire your brain for deep focus. The Focus Formula. The science of maximum productivity. Is people try to focus by using willpower, but willpower is limited. It runs out quickly. Instead, you need a scientific system to stay focused effortlessly. This is the Focus Formula. It's built on 5 powerful techniques. Step 1. The Focus Sprint method: work in short bursts. Step 2. The Distraction Shield. Block interruptions before they happen. Step 3. The Mental Clarity Reset: clutter your brain for sharper focus. Step 4. The Energy Optimization Rule: work with your body, not against it. Step 5. The Single Tasking Power Move. Do one thing at a time for 10x results. Step 1. The Focus Sprint method: work in short bursts. Ever notice how you're hyper-focused when a deadline is approaching? That's because your brain thrives under time pressure. The problem? If you give yourself 3 hours to finish something, your brain will take 3 hours. The solution: time constraints. The 50-tenths rule. Work for 50 minutes, no distractions. Take a 10-minute break, reset your brain, repeat. Why it works. Forces your brain to focus deeply. Prevents burnout and mental fatigue. Creates urgency, making you work faster. Use a timer to make it automatic. The countdown triggers your brain into get it done mode. Step 2. The Distraction. Shield: block interruptions before they happen. Most distractions aren't random. They're designed to steal your attention. Social media apps, engineered to be addictive. Email notifications, created to hijack your focus. Unplanned conversations, kill your momentum. The key: remove distractions before they happen. How to build your distraction shield. Silence. Notifications use Do Not Disturb mode. Block distracting websites. Use apps like Freedom or Cold Turkey. Put your phone in another room. Out of sight equals out of mind. Use noise-canceling headphones. Minimizes background interruptions. Bonus hack. Set focus hours where no one can interrupt you. Let people know you're in deep work mode. The less you fight distractions, the easier focus becomes. Step 3. The mental clarity. Reset a clutter your brain for sharper focus. Your brain is like a computer. Too many tabs are open. It slows down. Cluttered mind equals weak focus. To reset your brain. 1. Brain dump every morning. Write down everything on your mind: tasks, worries, ideas. This frees up mental space so you can focus better. 2. The 3-task rule. Each day, choose only 3 key tasks to complete. No more endless to-do lists. Focus on what moves the needle. 3. Say no more often. Every yes. 2. Distractions is a no to your goals. Protect your time like it's gold. Step 4. The energy optimization rule. Work with your body, not against it. Most people think focus is about mental discipline, but it's also about energy. If you're exhausted, no focus hack will save you. Here's how to keep energy high. Follow the 90-minute rule. Work in 90-minute cycles. Then rest. Drink water, plus eat protein-rich snacks to fuel your brain. Move every hour. Even a 2-minute stretch boosts focus. Get enough sleep. No sleep equals no focus. When your energy is high, focus becomes effortless. Step 5. The single-tasking power. Move. Do one thing at a time. Multitasking. It's a productivity killer. Switching between tasks drops your efficiency by 40%. Instead, use single-tasking for laser-sharp focus. 1. One-tab rule. Close all unnecessary tabs. Work on one thing. 2. Full-screen mode. Maximize your workspace to avoid distractions. 3. Work on high-impact tasks first. Don't waste energy on small tasks. Simple rule. Do fewer things, but do them better. The focus formula recap. 50/10 rule. Work in focused sprints. Distraction shield. Block interruptions before they happen. Mental clarity reset. Declutter your mind daily. Energy optimization. Work when your energy is highest. Single tasking power move. Do one thing at a time. Your 7-day focus challenge. Day 1-2. Apply the 50/10 rule. Use a timer. Day 3-4. Set up your distraction shield. Silence notifications. Day 5-6. Do a brain dump every morning. Day 7. Use single-tasking mode. No multitasking. Next up, Chapter 5, The Success Habit Blueprint. How to build daily routines that get progress. Let's eliminate distractions and unlock deep focus. Chapter 5. The Success Habit Blueprint. How to build daily routines that guarantee progress. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. James Clear. Why most people fail. Even when they have big goals. You've probably set goals before. Maybe you wanted to wake up early and be more productive, exercise consistently and get in shape, read more books and expand your knowledge. But then life happened. You got busy. Motivation faded and you slipped back into old habits. This isn't a lack of willpower. It's a lack of a system. The truth. Successful people don't rely on motivation. They rely on habits and routines that make success automatic. If you want to change your life, don't just set goals, build systems that guarantee progress. The Success Habit Blueprint, the three-step system for consistent growth. Most people think of habits the wrong way. They try to change too much at once, rely on motivation, which fades, set vague goals with no clear plan. Instead, use this proven three-step blueprint to make success effortless. Step 1. The tiny habit method. Make habits so easy they're impossible to fail. Step 2. Habit stacking. Link new habits to existing routines. Step 3. The habit tracker formula. Measure progress to stay motivated. Let's break it down. Step 1. The tiny habit method. Start small to win. Most people fail because they try to do too much, too fast. Example: I will exercise for 1 hour every day. Gives overwhelming. You quit after a week. I will do 1 push-up every morning. Gives so small, you can't fail. This is called the tiny habit method. Rule: start so small, it's laughably easy. Then, naturally increase over time. Examples: want to read more? Start with 1 page per day. Want to meditate? Breathe deeply for 10 seconds. Want to write a book? Write 50 words per day. Once a habit feels effortless, your brain naturally wants to do more. Success story: a man who struggled to exercise started with just 1 push-up per day. Within months, he was doing full 30-minute workouts without forcing himself. Start small. Stay consistent. Let growth happen naturally. Step 2. Habit stacking. The secret to making habits stick. Ever forget to do a new habit? That's because it isn't connected to your daily life yet. The solution: habit stacking. How it works: attach a new habit to something you already do daily. Formula: after I current habit, I will new habit. Examples: after I brush my teeth, I will read 1 page of a book. After I pour my morning coffee, I will write down my top 3 priorities for the day. After I shower, I'll do 10 squats. By linking habits together, you make them automatic and effortless. Pro tip: stack habits onto strong existing routines like morning rituals, meals, or bedtime. Step 3. The habit tracker formula. Measure progress to stay motivate. Most habits fail because we don't see instant results. This kills motivation. The fix: track your progress. Use the don't break the chain method. Each day you complete a habit, mark an X on a calendar. Your goal: never break the streak. Example: want to write? Mark an X every day you write 50 words. Want to meditate? Mark an X every day you meditate for 1 minute. Seeing the streak grow makes you want to keep going. Bonus hack: reward yourself after every 7-day streak. Small wins equals big motivation. The Success Habit Blueprint recap. Step 1. The tiny habit method. Start so small you can't fail. Step 2. Habit stacking. New habits to existing routines. Step 3. The habit tracker formula. Measure progress to stay motivated. Follow this system and habits become automatic. Your 7-day habit challenge. Day 1 to 2. Pick 1 habit and start ridiculously small. Day 3 to 4. Attach it to an existing habit. Habit stacking. Day 5 to 6. Track your progress with Don't Break the Chain. Day 7. Celebrate. Small wins create big results. Final thought: the power of tiny wins. Most people think success happens in big, dramatic moments. It doesn't. Success is a series of tiny, daily actions. You don't need motivation, you need systems. You don't need huge changes, you need small, consistent wins. This is how top performers build unstoppable momentum. And now, so can you. Next up, Chapter 6, The Mental Resilience Code. How to overcome setbacks and keep moving forward. Let's turn small habits into massive success. Chapter 6, The Mental Resilience Code, How to Overcome Setbacks and Keep Moving Forward. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Vince Lombardi, Why Most People Give Up and How You Can Be Different. Have you ever set a big goal, started strong, and then life got in the way? Maybe you tried to build a habit but missed a few days and quit. Started a project but hit obstacles and lost motivation. Faced criticism or self-doubt and gave up before seeing results. The truth, everyone faces setbacks. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't. Resilience. Success isn't about never failing. It's about bouncing back quickly and staying in the game. The 3-step resilience code. How to keep going no matter what. Most people quit because they don't know how to handle failure. They see it as a sign to stop. But high achievers see failure as a stepping stone to success. Here's the 3-step resilience code to overcome setbacks. Build mental toughness and keep moving forward. Step 1. Reframe failure, turn setbacks into stepping stones. Step 2. Master emotional control, break free from negative thoughts. Step 3. The bounce back. Plan how to recover quickly and regain momentum. Step 1. Reframe failure, turn setbacks into stepping stones. Most people fear failure, but failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of it. Reframing failure. Instead of asking, why did I fail? Ask, what did this teach me? How can I use this lesson to improve? Example 1. I started a business, but it failed. I learned what doesn't work, so my next attempt will be smarter. Example 2. I skipped my workout for a week. I'm a failure. I lost momentum. What triggered it? And how can I restart? Small. The most successful people in history failed more than anyone else. The difference? They kept going. Action step. Think of your biggest setback. Write down 3 lessons you can learn from it. Step 2. Master emotional control, break free from negative thoughts. Setbacks trigger negative emotions, frustration, doubt, fear. If you don't control them, they control you. Here's how to break free. The thought reframing hack. When you face self-doubt, ask yourself, is this thought helping me or hurting me? If it's hurting, reframe it. Example, I'm not good enough gives I am learning and improving every day. I'll never succeed. Success is built through persistence, and I'm still in the game. The name it to tame it trick. Research shows that simply naming your emotions reduces their power. Next time you feel overwhelmed, say, I feel frustrated, or I feel stuck. This shifts your brain from reacting emotionally to solving the problem logically. Action step. When a negative thought appears, pause and reframe it. Choose a thought that empowers you instead of limiting you. Step 3. The bounce back. Plan how to recover quickly and regain momentum. Most people quit after a setback because they stay stuck. Instead of restarting immediately, they wait for the perfect time. Spoiler, there isn't one. Here's the bounce back. Plan to get back on track fast. Rule number 1. Never miss twice. Skipping one workout One writing session or one productive day won't ruin your progress. The real danger: missing twice, then 3 times, then never starting again. The fix: if you miss once, restart immediately. No guilt, no shame, just action. Rule number 2: lower the bar: momentum over perfection. After a setback, don't try to go back to 100%. Instead, restart smaller. Example: haven't exercised in weeks? Start with 5 minutes, stopped writing, write 1 sentence, lost discipline. Win the first hour of your day. Small wins create momentum. Momentum keeps you in the game. Action step: what's one small action you can take today to restart progress? Do it now. The Mental Resilience Code Recap. Step 1. Reframe failure: turn every setback into a stepping stone. Step 2. Master emotional control: break free from negative thoughts. Step 3. The Bounce Back Plan: restart small. Regain momentum fast. Success isn't about never falling, it's about getting up faster. The 7-Day Mental Resilience Challenge. Day 1 to 2. Reframe a recent failure: what lessons can you learn? Day 3 to 4. Identify and reframe one limiting belief. Day 5 to 6. If you face a setback, restart immediately, never miss twice rule. Day 7. Take one small action to regain momentum. Final thought: the secret to long-term success. Imagine where you'd be if you never quit after setbacks. Most people quit right before success happens. The ones who make it, they keep going no matter what. Next up, Chapter 7, The Focus Formula. How to eliminate distractions and skyrocket productivity. Your next big breakthrough is just one bounce back away. Chapter 7, The Focus Formula: How to Eliminate distractions and skyrocket productivity. You will never reach your destination if you stop and throw stones at every dog that barks. Winston Churchill. Why most people struggle to focus and how you can fix it. Let's be honest, staying focused is harder than ever. Your phone is buzzing, emails are piling up, social media is calling your name, and before you know it, an hour has passed and you've made zero progress on what actually matters. The truth? Focus isn't just about willpower, it's about strategy. The most productive people design their environment, habits, and mindset to work in their favor. In this chapter, I'll show you the focus formula: step-by-step system to eliminate distractions. Sharpen your attention and get more done in less time. The focus formula: 3 steps to laser-like concentration. Step 1. The distraction detox: eliminate. What's stealing your focus? Step 2. The deep work blueprint: train your brain for intense focus. Step 3. The energy optimization: plan, maximize. Mental stamina. Step 1. The distraction detox: eliminate. What's stealing your focus? Most people don't struggle with focus because they're lazy. They struggle because they're constantly surrounded by distractions. The secret: remove distractions before they derail you. Distraction detox checklist. Digital distractions: turn off all non-essential notifications. Use website blockers like Freedom or Cold Turkey to block social media and news sites. Put your phone in another room when working. Environmental distractions work in a clutter-free space. A messy desk equals a messy mind. Use noise-canceling headphones or play focus music. Set clear work hours and let others know you're unavailable. Mental distractions: keep a brain dump. Notebook to jot down random thoughts instead of acting on them. Use the 5-second rule when you feel the urge to check your phone. Count down from 5 and refocus. Action step: Right now, pick one distraction to eliminate and remove it immediately. Step 2. The Deep Work Blueprint. Train your brain for intense focus. The ability to focus deeply is like a muscle. You must train it. The 3 pillars of deep work. Pillar number 1. Set a focus sprint, the 90/30th rule. Instead of working for hours, work in focused sprints. Work for 90 minutes uninterrupted. Take a 30-minute break to recharge. Pillar number 2. The focus ritual. Trigger your brain to work. Create a pre-work ritual to signal your brain it's time to focus. Example: drink coffee gives play, instrumental music gives start work. Pillar number 3. Single tasking, the power of one. Never multitask. Focus on one task at a time. Use the rule of 3. Identify the 3 most important tasks of the day and finish them first. Action step: plan. A 90-minute focus sprint for your most important task tomorrow. Step 3. The energy optimization plan. Maximize mental stamina. Focus isn't just about discipline, it's about energy management. How to maintain high mental energy. Follow the ultradian rhythm. Work with your brain, not against it. Your brain naturally focuses best in 19-minute cycles. After 90 minutes, take a 10 to 30-minute break to recharge. Use the 3-2-1 sleep rule. Maximize rest for peak focus. 3 hours before bed. No food or work. 2 hours before bed. No screens. 1 hour before bed. Wind down with a book or meditation. Move. Your body boosts cognitive performance. A 10-minute walk can increase focus and creativity. Stretching or light movement between work blocks prevents burnout. Action step: schedule one deep work session in your peak energy window, morning or early afternoon. The focus formula recap. Step 1. The distraction detox. Remove what's stealing your focus. Step 2. The deep work blueprint. Train your brain for intense focus. Step 3. The energy optimization plan. Maximize your mental stamina. Focus isn't about forcing yourself to concentrate, about designing your life to make focus easy. The 7-Day Focus Challenge. Day 1-2-2. Eliminate 3 distractions from your environment. Day 3-4. Set up a deep work ritual and practice 90-minute focus sprints. Day 5-6. Optimize your energy, sleep, movement, and strategic breaks. Day 7. Reflect what changes improved your focus the most. Final thought: the power of focused action. Imagine what you could achieve if you had 3 to 4 hours of deep focus every day. Most people waste time being busy instead of making real progress. The few who master focus accomplish in days what others struggle with for months. Next up, Chapter 8, The Success Habit Blueprint. How to build life-changing habits that stick. Your ability to focus is your superpower. Use it wisely. Chapter 8, The Success Habit Blueprint. How to build life-changing habits that stick. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. James Clear. Why most people fail at building good habits. Let's be real. Everyone has tried to build a habit at some point. Maybe it was waking up early, exercising daily, or reading more books. And yet, you start strong, but lose motivation. You miss one day, then another. Then you give up. You feel stuck in your old routines. Why? 'Cause willpower is not enough. The truth is, success isn't about motivation. It's about systems. If you have the right system, good habits become automatic. and bad habits disappear without effort. This chapter will teach you the Success Habit Blueprint, a step-by-step method to build any habit effortlessly and make it last for life. The Success Habit Blueprint. 4 steps to lasting change. Step 1. Identity first. Become the person who has the habit. Step 2. The 2-minute rule. Make it too easy to fail. Step 3. Habit. Stacking new habits to existing routines. Step 4. The reward system. Use psychology to lock in habits. Step 1. Identity first. Become the person who has the habit. Most people focus on outcomes. I want to lose weight. Successful people focus on identity. I am a fit person. The secret. Shift your mindset from trying to being. Instead of, I want to read more. Say, I am the type of person who never misses a day of reading. Instead of, I want to be productive. Say, I am a highly focused and disciplined person. Action step. Choose one identity shift. Write it down and repeat it every day. Step 2. The 2-minute rule. Make it too easy to fail. The biggest mistake. Starting too big. People say they'll exercise for an hour, but quit after a week. They decide to write 1,000 words a day and burn out fast. The solution? Make the habit so easy you can't fail. The 2-minute rule. Start with just 2 minutes of the habit. Want to read more? I read 1 page. Want to meditate? Okay. Meditate for 30 seconds. Want to exercise? Do 1 push-up. This removes friction, builds momentum, and makes the habit effortless. Action step. Pick a habit and shrink it to a 2-minute version. Step 3. Habit stacking notch. New habits to existing routines. Best way to make a habit stick. Attach it to something you already do. Formula. After I existing habit, I will new habit. After I brush my teeth, I will read 1 page. After I drink my morning coffee, I will meditate for 30 seconds. After I take a shower, I will write down 3 things I'm grateful for. This makes new habits automatic because they are linked to old ones. Action step. Choose 1 habit to stack onto an existing routine. Step 4. The reward system. Use psychology to lock in habits. Your brain repeats what feels good. That's why bad habits, junk food, social media are easy to stick with. The solution. Attach immediate rewards to good habits. Example. Want to work out? After exercising, enjoy a delicious smoothie. Want to read daily? After reading, watch a favorite show. Want to meditate? After meditating, check off a progress tracker. Pod rewarding yourself immediately. Your brain starts associating the habit with pleasure. Action step. Choose a small reward for your new habit. The 30-day habit challenge, day 1 to 5. Define your new identity and start the 2-minute version, day 6 to 10. Attach it to an existing habit, habit stacking, day 11 to 20. Reward yourself after completing the habit. Day 21 to 30. Increase the habit gradually without skipping days. Rule: never miss twice. If you skip a day, start immediately. The Success Habit Blueprint Recap. Step 1. Identity first. Become the person who naturally does the habit. Step 2. The 2-minute rule. Start so small that it's impossible to fail. Step 3. Habit stacking new habits to old routines. Step 4. The reward system. Make habits enjoyable so they stick. Your habits determine your future. Change your habits, and you change your life. Final thought. Tiny habits equals massive success emoji. This, reading 10 pages a day equals 18 books. A year? Writing 200 words a day equals a full book in a year. Exercising for 15 minutes daily equals a stronger, healthier body for life. Success doesn't happen overnight. It happens one habit at a time. Next up, Chapter 9, The Power of Small Wins. How tiny actions lead to massive results. Your future self is built by what you do today. Chapter 9, The Power of Small Wins. How tiny actions lead to massive results. Great things are not done by impulse, but by a series of small things brought together. Vincent van Gogh. Why most people fail to achieve big goals? Let's be honest, most people set huge goals, but they rarely follow through. They want to lose 50 pounds overnight, make $1 million in a few months, become an expert instantly. And when progress feels slow, they get discouraged. They quit before they even see results. But here's the truth. Massive success doesn't come from massive effort. It comes from small, consistent wins. This chapter will show you how small actions, gained consistently, create unstoppable momentum and lead to life-changing results. The compound effect. How tiny gains multiply over time. Imagine to people. Person A reads for 10 minutes a day. Person B scrolls social media for 10 minutes a day. At first, seems like no difference. But after 1 year, Person A has read 18 books. Person B has wasted 60+ hours on distractions. This is called the compound effect. Tiny choices, key to daily, lead to massive outcomes over time. Key takeaway: success is not about making one big move. It's about showing up every day. The 1% rule: improve by just 1% every day. If you improve by just 1% every day, you don't just get 365% better in a year. You get 3,800% better because of compound growth. Example: if you do 1 extra push-up daily, in a year, you'll be doing 365 push-ups. If you write just 100 words a day, you'll have a full book in a year. If you save $5 a day, have $1,825 in a year. The problem: most people underestimate the power of tiny progress. They think, what's the point of writing 100 words? That won't make a difference. One workout won't change my body. Saving $5 is too small to matter. But the truth is, big wins come from small, consistent actions. Action step: pick one area of your life and commit to a 1% improvement. Daily. How small wins create unstoppable momentum. Step 1. Start small. Make it easy to win. Most people fail because they try to do too much at once. Instead of saying, I will work out for 1 hour daily, say, I will do 5 minutes of exercise. Instead of, I will write 1,000 words daily, say, I will write 100 words daily. The goal is to win every day, no matter how small. Step 2. Track your progress. Turn small wins into a streak. Your brain loves visual proof of success. Use a habit tracker. Mark an X every day you complete your small win. Set mini milestones. Celebrate after 7, 14, and 30 days. Never break the chain. If you miss one day, get back on track immediately. Action step. Track 1, small habit for the next 30 days. Step 3, the 2-minute momentum hack. On days when you feel lazy or unmotivated, use the 2-minute rule. Want to exercise? Just put on your workout clothes. Want to read more? Just read one sentence. Want to eat healthy? Just drink a glass of water first. Starting small removes friction. And once you begin, you naturally do more. Action step. Choose one. Habit and create a 2-minute version to keep momentum. The power of micro. Wins in every area of life. Knowledge. Read just 10 pages a day equals 12 books a year. Health. Walk. 10 minutes a day equals 60 plus hours of exercise a year. Wealth. Save $5 a day equals $1,800 plus a year. Mindset. Meditate for 2 minutes a day equals lower stress. Better focus. Small wins are the key to massive success. The 30-day micro. Wins challenge. Day 1 to 10. Pick a small habit and do it daily. Day 11 to 20. Track your streak and build momentum. Day 21 to 30. Increase the effort slightly, but never miss a day. Rule: if you miss a day, never miss twice. Restart immediately. Final thought: small wins equals big success. Every billionaire, top athlete, and world-class expert started small. Elon Musk started by coding simple software in his room. Oprah Winfrey started by reading books every day as a child. Michael Jordan started with one extra practice session daily. Success is not about luck. It's not about talent. It's about showing up every single day, no matter how small. Next up, Chapter 10, The Mindset Shift. How to think like a high achiever. The secret to greatness: tiny actions done consistently. Let's start today. Chapter 10. The Mindset Shift. How to think like a high achiever. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Henry Ford. Why most people stay stuck. Let's get real. Most people never reach their full potential. It's not because they're not smart enough. It's not because they don't have opportunities. It's because their mindset is holding them back. They tell themselves, I'm not good enough. I don't have time. I'll never be successful. And guess what? They prove themselves right. But here's the truth. High achievers think differently. They train their minds for success before they even take action. In this chapter, you'll learn how to reprogram your brain and adopt the mindset of a high achiever, the success mindset versus the average. Minds look at the difference between high achievers and the average person. High achievers think. Average people think ... double quotes, I create my own success. Success is based on luck. Failures are lessons. Failure means I should quit. I take action now. I'll start later. Challenges make me stronger. Challenges are a sign to stop. I focus on solutions. I complain about problems. Key takeaway: the way you think shapes your reality. Action step: start catching negative thoughts and reframe them into empowering beliefs. The 80/20th rule of thinking like a winner. Here's a secret. Success is 80% mindset, 20% strategy. You can have the best plan in the world, but if you don't believe in yourself, you won't take action. Example: two people start a business. Person A fears failure, doubts their ability, and second guesses every move. Person B embraces challenges, believes in their success, and keeps moving forward. Who wins? Person B every time, because your beliefs drive your actions. Action step: write down one limiting belief and replace it with a powerful success belief. Example: I'm not smart enough to succeed. Gives I can learn anything. With effort and persistence. The number one mindset hack: act as if you want to become successful. Start acting like the person you want to be today. Want to be confident? Stand tall, speak with certainty, and make bold moves. Want to be productive? Organize your day like a high achiever. Want to be wealthy? Think like a millionaire. Invest. Learn and take smart risks. Your brain doesn't know the difference between reality and imagination. When you act as if you're already successful, your brain starts to make it true. Action step. Write down who you want to become: successful, disciplined, confident, etc. One small action you can take today to start acting that way. How to develop an unstoppable mindset. Step 1. Replace "I can't" with "How can I?" Most people say, "I can't afford this," or "I can't do that." High achievers ask, "How can I make this happen?" Instead of "I can't make $10,000 this month," say, "What skills do I need to make $10,000? Instead of "I don't have time to work out," say, "How can I fit in 15 minutes of exercise?" Key rule: never say "I can't." Instead, ask "How can I?" Action step. Write down one challenge and ask yourself, "How can I solve this?" Step 2. Focus on growth, not perfection. Most people are paralyzed by the fear of failure. They think, "I won't start because I might fail. What if I look stupid? I need everything to be perfect first." High achievers, they focus on progress, not perfection. Action step. Commit to taking imperfect action on something today. Step 3. Surround yourself with winners. Ever heard the phrase, "You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with"? It's true. If you hang out with lazy, negative people, you'll absorb their mindset. If you surround yourself with winners, you'll start thinking and acting like them. Action step. Identify one successful, positive person. 2. Learn from How to Train Your Mind for Success daily routine. Want to reprogram your brain for high achievement? Here's a 5-minute daily routine that top performers use. 1. Affirmations: I am unstoppable. I create my success. 2. Visualization: see yourself achieving your goals in detail. 3. Gratitude: focus on what you're grateful for to attract more success. 4. Learning: read or listen to something that expands your mind. 5. Action: take one small step toward your goal every single day. Success starts in your mind first. Train it daily. The High Achievers Challenge. Upgrade your mindset in 30 days week. 1. Identify and eliminate one limiting belief. Week 2. Start acting as if you're already successful. Week 3. Take imperfect action toward a goal. Week 4. Surround yourself with positive-driven people. Rule: if you miss a day, don't quit, just start again. Final thought: your mindset equals your destiny. You change your mindset, you change your life. Think big. Believe in yourself. Take action, even when you're scared. Next up, Chapter 11, How to Create Unbreakable Self-Discipline. Success starts in the mind. Let's train it to win. Chapter 11, How to Stay Consistent Even on Bad Days. The myth of perfect consistency. Most people believe that consistency means showing up with full energy and motivation every single day. But the truth is, real consistency isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it. The people who succeed aren't the ones who never have bad days. They're the ones who keep going despite them. Think about the most successful athletes, entrepreneurs, or creators. They don't wait for the perfect moment to act. They build routines that allow them to keep moving forward even when life gets messy. This chapter will show you exactly how to do the same. Why do we struggle to stay consistent? Before we dive into the solutions, let's look at the biggest reasons why consistency is hard. We rely on motivation. Motivation is unpredictable. If you depend on it, you'll only take action when you feel like it. We set unrealistic expectations. Trying to do too much at once leads to burnout and frustration. We fear imperfection. Many people quit because they think missing a day or making a mistake means failure. We overestimate willpower. Willpower is a limited resource. If you use it too much, it runs out. The good news: you don't need motivation, perfection, or unlimited willpower to stay consistent. You just need the right systems in place. The 3-step system for staying consistent even on tough days. Step 1. Create a bare minimum version of your habit. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking they need to give 100% every day. But some days, 100% might look like just 10 minutes of effort. That's okay. The secret: have a bare minimum version of your habits, something you can do no matter how tired, busy, or unmotivated you feel. Want to work out every day? Your bare minimum could be just 5 push-ups. Want to write every day? Your bare minimum could be 1 sentence. Want to meditate every day? Your bare minimum could be 1 deep breath. The trick is that once you start, you'll often do more. But even if you don't, you've still won the day. Step 2. Use the never miss twice rule. Nobody is perfect. You will miss a day. That's fine. The key is to avoid missing 2 days in a row. 1 missed day is just life happening. But 2 missed days can turn into a habit of not doing it at all. That's why top performers use the never miss twice rule. If you slip up 1 day, make sure you show up the next day, even if it's just for your bare minimum effort. Example: if you skip a workout on Monday, make sure you do something on Tuesday, even if it's just stretching. Step 3. Remove friction and automate your success. Consistency isn't about forcing yourself to do hard things. It's about making them easy. Here's how. Make it stupidly simple. If your goal is to exercise, sleep in your workout clothes. If you want to read daily, keep a book on your pillow. Reduce the steps between you and your habit. Use triggers. Tie your habit to something you already do. Want to journal daily? Do it right after brushing your teeth. Remove decision-making. Don't give yourself the option to skip. Create a default mode where taking action is automatic. What to do when you really don't feel like it. There will be days when you just don't want to do anything. When that happens, try this. Tell yourself just 2 minutes. Commit to doing only 2 minutes of your habit. Once you start, you'll usually keep going. Visualize your future self. Ask yourself, how will I feel tomorrow if I skip today? Choose the version of yourself you want to be. Accept imperfect action. It's better to do something at 50% effort than to do nothing at all. Final thoughts? Progress over perfection sex doesn't come from doing things perfectly. It comes from showing up imperfectly, but consistently. You don't need to be your best every day. You just need to keep going. So, on those days when you feel like quitting, remember, a small step is always better than no step at all. Chapter 12. The Power of Tiny Habits. How small changes lead to big success. Success is the product of daily habits, not once-in-a-lifetime transformations. James Clear, Atomic Habits. The myth of overnight success. Love hearing about instant success stories. The startup that went viral. The actor who became famous overnight. The entrepreneur who made millions in a year. But here's the truth. There's no such thing as overnight success. What we don't see, the years of hard work, the countless failures, the small, consistent actions that led to a breakthrough. Success isn't about big leaps. It's about small steps taken consistently. Why small habits matter more than motivation. Most people think motivation is the key to success. Wrong. Motivation is temporary. It gets you started, but it fades when things get hard. Habits, on the other hand, are automatic. When something becomes a habit, you do it without thinking. It doesn't feel like a struggle. It compounds into massive results over time. Example, if you read 10 pages a day, that's 3,650 pages a year, about 15 books. If you save $5 a day, that's $1,825 a year without even noticing. If you write 500 words a day, you'll have a 182,500 word book in a year. Small actions gives big results. The 1% rule. How tiny improvements change everything. Imagine improving just 1% every day. It seems like nothing at first, but over time, it compounds exponentially. 1% better every day for a year equals 37 times better. 1% worse every day for a year equals almost zero progress. This is why small daily choices shape your entire future. Example, if you eat 100 extra calories a day, you gain 10 pounds a year. If you burn 100 extra calories a day, you lose 10 pounds a year. It's not one big decision. It's the tiny daily decisions that change your life. Action step. Choose one area of life to improve by 1%. Every day, how to build tiny habits that stick. Most people fail at habits because they try to change too much at once. The secret. Start ridiculously small. Want to start exercising? Do just one push-up a day. Want to start reading? Read just one page a day. Want to drink more water? Take one sip every morning. It sounds too easy. But that's the point. When something is so small, you can't fail. Your brain starts to trust the habit. Once it's automatic, you naturally do more. Example, a guy wanted to start flossing. Okay? He started by flossing just one tooth every night. It was so easy, he never skipped. Within weeks, he was flossing his whole mouth without effort. Action step. Pick one tiny habit to start today. Make it so small it's impossible to fail. Habit stacking. The easiest way to add new habits. Want to make new habits stick. Attach them to something you already do. This is called habit stacking. After I brush my teeth, I will drink a glass of water. After I wake up, I will write one sentence in my journal. After I make coffee, I will do 5 deep breaths. When you link habits, they become automatic. Action step. Pick a habit you already do daily and attach a tiny new habit too. It's how to break bad habits without willpower. Bad habits are hard to quit because they're automatic. But you don't need more willpower. You need a better strategy. The 4-step formula to break a bad habit. 1. Make it invisible. Gives remove. Triggers. Keep junk food out of sight. Closing parenthesis. To make it unattractive. Gives reframe it. C. Smoking as poisoning your body. Closing parenthesis. 3. Make it difficult. Gives increase friction. Delete social media apps. Point 4. Make it unsatisfying. Gives add consequences. Tell a friend to hold you accountable. Example. Want to stop checking your phone at night? Put it in another room before bed. Replace it with a book on your nightstand. Set a reward. Every night you don't check, you add $1 to a treat fund. Action step: identify one bad habit and apply the 4-step formula to break it. Then, High Achievers 30-Day Tiny Habit Challenge. Week 1. Choose one tiny habit to start. Drink 1 glass of water daily. Week 2. Stack it onto an existing habit. After brushing teeth. Week 3. Increase it slightly. Drink 2 glasses. Week 4. Add a second small habit. Do 1 push-up daily by the end of 30 days. These habits will feel effortless. Final thought: small wins equals big success. You don't need to change everything overnight. You just need to start small and stay consistent. The most successful people in the world, they master tiny daily habits. Sound. Let them compound over time. Next up, Chapter 13. How to stay consistent and never fall off track. Success starts with small daily actions. Start today. Chapter 13. How to stay consistent and never fall off track. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. James Clear, Atomic Habits. Why most people struggle with consistency. Let's be honest. Starting is easy. We get excited. We make a plan. We feel unstoppable. But then, life happens. Motivation fades. Distractions take over. We miss 1 day. Then 2. Then we quit. So how do successful people stay consistent even when life gets busy? It's not about discipline. It's about building a system that makes consistency effortless. Let's break it down. The 3 keys to long-term consistency. There are 3 reasons why people fail to stay consistent. 1. The habit is too big. 2. They don't track progress. 3. They have no backup plan. Here's how to fix all 3. 1. Make it so. Most people set huge goals and then wonder why they quit. Bad. I'll work out 1 hour every day. GOOD. I'll do 1 push-up every morning. Odd. I'll read 50 books this year. Good. I'll read 1 page a day. Why does this work? Because tiny habits feel effortless. And once you start, you naturally do more. Example: want to start running? Don't commit to a 5K. Commit to putting on your running shoes. Once your shoes are on, you'll probably go for a short run. Action step: reduce your habit to a tiny version that you can do even on your worst words. Days 2. Track your progress, because what you measure, you improve. The number 1 way to stay consistent. Track your habits, because when you see progress, you stay motivated. The power of the don't break the chain method. Famous comedian Jerry Seinfeld had 1 rule. Every day, he wrote jokes. He marked an X on his calendar. After a few days, he had a chain of X's. His only goal: don't break the chain. It worked because small daily wins create momentum. Example: put an X on your calendar every time you exercise. Use a habit tracking app to check off daily habits. Keep a simple notebook to track progress. Action step: choose 1 habit to track daily. Keep a streak going. 3. Have a plan B for when life gets in the way. Let's be real. We'll miss a day at some point. You get sick, work gets crazy, life happens. Most people miss 1 day, then quit altogether. Rule: never. Miss twice. If you miss a habit 1 day, that's fine, but never let it happen twice in a row. Example: missed a workout. Do 1 minute stretching the next day. Didn't write? Jot down 1 sentence before bed. Skipped reading? Read 1 paragraph. Consistency is about showing up even at your worst. Action step. Decide now what your plan B. Habit will be if you miss a day. How to stay motivated even when you don't feel like it. There will be days when you don't feel like it. Here's how to push through. 1. Focus on identity, not just results. Instead of saying, I want to lose weight, say, I am the type of person who never skips workouts. Instead of saying, I want to read more, say, I am a reader. Your habits shape your identity, and when something becomes part of who you are, consistency becomes effortless. Example, a smoker who says, I'm trying to quit, is likely to fail. A smoker who says, I'm not a smoker, changes their identity and succeeds. Action step. Define the identity you want and repeat it daily. 2. Make it fun, or you won't stick to it. If your habits feel like a chore, you won't stick with them. Instead, make them fun. Hate running. Listen to your favorite podcast. Hate studying. Use a timer and challenge yourself to beat the clock. Hate cleaning. Play upbeat music while doing it. Action step. Find one way to make your habit more enjoyable. 3. Reward yourself, but only after the habit. Your brain loves instant rewards. Use this to your advantage. Tie your habits to a reward. After I work out, I can watch Netflix. After I write, I can have my favorite coffee. After I save money, I can buy something small I love. This builds a positive habit loop and keeps you coming back. Action step. Pick a small reward for completing your habit. The ultimate 7-day consistency challenge. Want to lock in consistency? Try this. Day 1. Pick a tiny habit. So easy. You can't fail. Day 2. Attach it to an existing routine. Habit stacking. Day 3. Start tracking your progress. Don't break the chain. Day 4. Create a backup plan for busy days. Day 5. Shift from goals to identity. For example, I am a healthy person. Day 6. Find a way to make it fun. Gamify it. Day 7. Set up a reward system for completing your habit by the end of the week. You'll be more consistent than 99% of people. Final thought. The power of showing up. Success is simple. Do the small things every day. Track your progress. Never miss twice. Most people quit because they focus on big results. But the real secret, it's the daily reps. If you just show up consistently, success takes care of itself. Next up, Chapter 14, The Science of Momentum. How to keep growing faster, keep showing up, keep winning. Chapter 14, The Science of Momentum. How to keep growing faster. An object in motion stays in motion. Newton's first law of motion. Why momentum is the ultimate cheat code for success. Think about this. Have you ever had a day where everything just flows? You wake up energized. You knock out your to-do list effortlessly. One win leads to another. And by the end of the day, you feel unstoppable. That's momentum now. Think about the opposite. You sleep in, you procrastinate. One bad decision leads to another. That's negative momentum. Momentum is the invisible force behind every success story. It makes consistency effortless. It makes growth feel automatic. It turns small wins into massive results. But here's the real question. How do you create unstoppable momentum and keep it going forever? The 3-step formula for building massive momentum isn't random. It follows a simple formula. Step 1. Start with a tiny win. The biggest mistake people make. They wait for motivation before taking action. Truth, action creates motivation, not the other way around. The fastest way to build momentum. Get a quick win. The 2-minute rule: instead of aiming for a big task, start ridiculously small. Want to work out? Gives do 1 push-up. Want to read? Gives read 1 page. Want to write? Gives write 1 sentence. Why does this work? Because starting is the hardest part. Once you start, your brain wants to keep going. Action step. Pick a goal. Reduce it to a 2-minute version that feels effortless. Step 2. Stack wins to build momentum. 1 win equals good. 2 wins equals momentum. The secret: stack tiny wins every day. The success snowball technique. Step 1. Do 1 small thing successfully. Step 2. Celebrate it. Yes, even the tiny stuff. Step 3. Immediately do another small success. Example: morning win leads to a productive workday. Workout leads to healthy eating. Making your bed leads to feeling accomplished all day. Action step. Start every morning with a small success. This will set the tone for the rest of the day. Step 3. Use the momentum loops system. Ever noticed how winners keep winning? It's because they've mastered momentum loops. What's a momentum loop? It's a simple cycle. Action gives. Progress gives motivation, gives more action, more. You repeat the loop. The stronger your momentum gets. Example: start small. 1 push-up. Feel good gives do more. Feel. Even better gives keep going. Action step. Identify 1 area in your life where you can create a momentum loop. How to never lose momentum. Building momentum is easy. Keeping it, that's the real challenge. Here's how to stay in beast mode forever. 1. Use identity-based momentum. Want to keep growing without willpower? Make your actions part of who you are. Don't say, "I'm trying to be productive." Say, "I am a productive person." Don't say, "I'm trying to eat healthy." Say, "I am the type of person who eats healthy." When an action becomes part of your identity, it feels natural, not forced. Action step. Write down, "I am the type of person who underscore." Repeat it daily until it becomes reality. Point 2. Set never break the chain streaks momentum. Dies when you skip days. The rule: never miss twice. If you miss a workout, do something small the next day. If you skip writing, write 1 sentence the next day. Even tiny actions keep momentum alive. Action step. Pick a habit. Track your streak. Never miss twice. 3. Control your environment, because willpower is weak. Your environment shapes your momentum. Want to work out? Keep workout clothes visible. Want to read? Put a book next to your bed. Want to eat healthy? Keep junk food out of sight. Action step. Change 1 thing in your environment to make good habits easier. 4. Use momentum sprints sometimes. You need a big push to level up. Momentum sprints equals short periods of intense focus. Example: 7-day challenge, for example. Work out every day for a week. 30-day sprint, for example. Publish daily content for a month. After the sprint, your new habits feel automatic. Action step. Plan a 7-day momentum sprint in 1 area of your life. The momentum challenge. Your 7-day plan. Want to build unstoppable momentum. Do this. Day 1. Get a tiny win 2-minute rule. Day 2. Start stacking small wins early in the day. Day 3. Identify your momentum loop. Day 4. Shift to identity-based habits. I am the type of person who. Day 5. Set a streak tracker. Never miss twice. Day 6. Change 1 thing in your environment to make success easier. Day 7, do a momentum. Sprint challenge yourself. By the end of 7 days, you'll have more momentum than 99% of people. Final thought: the power of staying in motion. Success isn't about one big breakthrough, it's about staying in motion. Every single day, tiny wins create momentum. Momentum creates motivation. Motivation makes growth feel effortless. Want to transform your life? Start small. Build momentum. Never stop. Chapter Vice Conclusions. Chapter 1, The Power of Micro Wins. Small, consistent actions create unstoppable momentum. Proving that progress doesn't require massive leaps, just tiny strategic steps taken daily. By embracing micro wins, you build confidence, eliminate overwhelm, and set yourself on a path where success becomes inevitable. Chapter 2, The Science of Tiny Habits. The key to lasting change lies in small, easily repeatable habits that compound over time. By focusing on micro habits rather than drastic changes, you rewire your brain for automatic success, making self-improvement effortless and sustainable. Chapter 3, The Domino Effect of Success. 1. Small action can trigger a powerful chain reaction, leading to massive transformation. By strategically aligning your efforts, you can create an unstoppable momentum where each win fuels the next, making success feel almost automatic. Chapter 4, Overcoming the Motivation Myth. Success isn't about waiting for motivation, it's about building discipline through consistent small actions. When you commit to showing up daily, even in the absence of motivation, you turn effort into a habit and progress into a guarantee. Chapter 5, The 1% Rule. Tiny gains, massive results. Improving by just 1% every day may seem insignificant, but over time, these tiny improvements compound into extraordinary results. By focusing on continuous incremental growth, you create a system where progress is inevitable, regardless of how small each step may seem. Chapter 6, How to Break the Cycle of Procrastination. Procrastination thrives on overwhelm, but micro wins destroy it by shifting focus to tiny, achievable steps. By taking immediate action, no matter how small, you break the cycle of delay and build unstoppable momentum toward your goals. Chapter 7, The Power of Tracking. Small wins. What gets measured gets improved. By tracking even the smallest wins, you reinforce positive behavior, stay motivated, and create a visible record of progress, proving to yourself that success is happening one small step at a time. Chapter 8, Building Unstoppable Momentum. Momentum isn't about intensity, it's about consistency. When you focus on small, daily efforts and stack them over time, progress becomes automatic. Achieving your biggest goals feels effortless. Chapter 9, The Psychology of Sticking with It. Willpower fades, but habits endure. By designing your environment, reinforcing positive behaviors, and celebrating micro wins, you make perseverance second nature, ensuring that you stay committed long after the initial excitement wears off. Chapter 10, Mastering the Art of Micro Goals. Big goals can feel intimidating, but breaking them down into micro goals makes them manageable and achievable. By focusing on small, immediate steps, you eliminate overwhelm and create a clear, motivating roadmap to long-term success. Chapter 11, How to Stay Consistent Even on Bad Days. The key to success isn't perfection, it's consistency. By focusing on small, achievable actions and allowing yourself grace on tough days, you stay on track and keep moving forward. No matter the circumstances. Chapter 12. The Hidden Power of Small Wins in Confidence. Confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. Each small win reinforces self-belief, proving that you're capable, resilient, and in control of your success. Chapter 13. How to make progress without feeling overwhelmed. Overwhelm kills action, but breaking tasks into micro steps makes anything feel doable. By shifting your focus to just the next small step, you remove stress and make progress feel effortless. Chapter 14. The Snowball Effect. How success becomes automatic. Once small wins accumulate, success gains momentum, making future achievements easier. The hardest part is starting, but once the snowball rolls, your growth becomes inevitable.